All right, look at that. 0, 0, 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0. Look at that. That's great. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today's Friday. Look at that. We are almost at the end of the week. Yep. Yes, we are. Let me put my headphones on and let's get this kick. Let's get this kick started. Go to Just Chatting. Oh my god. Oh, what a morning. What a morning. So I spent my morning doing like so we sold our kid's bed. Like he had like a cradle, I think is the name of it, like his baby bed. And then we sold it, or we sold it. We hope that we sold it because here it's like, yes, we'll go pick up in your house by 1 p.m. And then it's 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., 4 p.m. and nobody shows up. It's crazy. But yeah, so like midway, I might have to jump for a second just to help my wife with the delivery, I guess, of the thing. So we will. Oh, look. I got another request from like a random person that started their stuff. Like this is very strange. Like, I'm going to just jump off here. I was just looking like Discord. I had like a notification. I was like, what might that be? Yeah, just like random people adding you, and then they're like with that emoji, just jumping around. I was like, ah, and then they just want like random stuff. I don't know. I don't know. It's okay, I guess. So here we are. So as I was saying, like I might have to jump like midway, like just for like 5 minutes or something, just to help out my wife if she needs some help, because I put everything, he's in the garage, he's ready to pick up. So whoever comes should just be able to pick it up and take it, but you never know. But yeah, so that's that. I I went upstairs to just prepare something to eat, like, and I just prepared another smoothie. But I was like, I forgot to feed my sourdough starter yesterday. Today is the 7th day. It should be ready today to kickstart, right? But yeah, I do not know. I don't know. Like it had like a very thin like watery substance, like it smelled funky as well. Like I don't know if it is good, but people say like, yeah, there's like sometimes there's like a little bit of water it's in there. It means that your yeast is hungry, I guess, and it smells a little bit skunky. I think that's the way they put it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm strong enough to go and try to use it afterwards, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Chatty chat. How is your Friday going? I hope it's going good. What am I playing today? Did I forget to change my description in the red platform? I don't know. I think I might have. Yeah, this was yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to still continue playing Stone Block 4 today. But let me just make sure that I just change everything there. Show more. And where's the game? Gaming, Minecraft. There we go. And save. There you go. That's what it goes. Thank you for the reminder, Tempest. How are you doing? Hope you're doing great today. On this lovely Friday. At least for me, because I know that for some people, it's not Friday anymore. And is still Thursday in some places or not? No, I don't think it's Thursday anywhere. But How have I been? I've been great, Paresh. Well, how have you been? You got 2 weeks of vacation now? Oh, wow. Lucky you. Lucky you. Like, I was talking with my wife, like, was it like yesterday or something? And we're talking about it. And she, like, this year we didn't had any vacation time because, like, with the things like I was laid off and I started streaming, she started a new job, and then we started like trying to get like a small company going as well. Like everything went together and we didn't have like time to go on vacation. But unfortunately, like there's also like the other side of a coin where our parents are still living in Portugal, right? So when you have vacation, you are kind of forced to go there because your parents want to see your kid. Like my kid yesterday turned to me and he's like, I want to see my grandparents. And I was like, dude, I know you do, but like with the streaming thing and stuff like that, I don't know, like your mom started a new job, so we need to be a little bit careful with that. We cannot just go for like 3 weeks, because previously we would go just for like 3 weeks or something. So it's also worth it because the trips are so expensive that you just have to go to a big like stint of time. But like maybe I would have to stream from there or something like that, so to make sure that things continue going, or something of the sorts. But who knows, right? But yeah, like we didn't have a vacation this year, so but I'm happy that other people are able to get vacation. My kid will be home next week, starting like on Wednesday, I think. I like he's going to be like 3 days at home. It's going to be like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and then he's gonna go back to school for the Monday, Tuesday, and I think Wednesday in the morning, and then he's going to be home for the rest of the time. So my streams are going to be a little bit iffy because I also don't want to encroach too much on my wife, right? Like, but we'll see how next week's stream goes. I think we might start next week. Like we're finalizing right now a new layout for like the gaming scene, and I think that after I have that, I might just change as well for some like some other like screens and stuff like that. So how is the streams doing? Not very good. Let's be fair, not very good, right? Like I consistently I have like folks in all streams, but it's very low. Yeah, I have like an average of like 2, like 1, 4, 1, 5 in Twitch, and then I have like sprinkles in other platforms. So things are not going as well as I was planning. So it's possible that like I'm going to do like some changes on the visuals. We're gonna give it like 2 weeks or 3 weeks to try it out, but then after that, I think I'm going to try to find a little bit. So maybe before that, I'll try to find some freelancing gigs to see if I can get some like freelancing going. And if I can get some freelancing going, maybe we can sustain the streams for a little bit more. But if not, I have to start searching for a job and I have to prepare for interviews. So I might just change the format of these streams, and instead of being just me playing video games, it's gonna be me doing some projects, some software development, and talking about like all those things. And so the streams might change a little bit if I start having to look for a job. So it's not an easy decision, but it is what it is. Like, I guess, right? Like if you can do it, like you need to still provide for your family, right? Everything happens for a reason. Good times ahead. Yep, hopefully, and let's hope so. So that's like the prospect. I'd really like for this to happen. I've been doing like a lot of effort. I've been putting a lot of hours into this to try to make it happen, to try to publicize and stuff like that. But it is hard. It is hard, right? And I recognize like also like on my part, when I have feedback from people, I think it's more engaging and it's better, like because we have like I talk to people reply, and there's like this thing going, right? Because sometimes I get into like this funnel of the game and I just kind of hyper focus on the game, and it's hard to just come out of it and like, let's talk about this, let's talk about that. So, and I think that that would be something that I would have to work a little bit more as well, so that things will improve. But sometimes it's hard, like if you don't have anybody, or like people are not talking. And I'm not saying that people should talk or something like that, right? But uh it becomes a little bit harder for the person that is in this side to just not be like telling you what they are doing and what they are thinking, and so on, right? And especially with like you like playing games like automation games and city building games and so on, they kind of force you like your focus to be on like the game, because you have like these intricate supply chains that you need to make, and you need to make sure that you put all the pieces in the correct places and so on. It's sometimes it's hard to just step back and go into the thing. Change the username? Why? You don't like Iron Fist? Is that it? So the I don't know, like if you know, but like it's an interesting story, like the way Iron Fist came by. I like usually like I just type the randomest things on usernames, right? Like I do like the most random things. Like I come up with like different names of like something that just sounds good. Like I remember like many years back I was playing FIFA, right? Like the soccer game, and I had my club was called Sanduni. I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense. Like I don't even know what that is, or if it's a real word. I doubt it's a real word, but I just like invent words, right? And my wife just pulls my leg about it, right? So like, and then sometime back, like before I even thought about streaming, when I started like playing um started playing Factorio more, like the name that I chose for it was lead cap. It's a lead cap, right? A cap made of lead. And it's like there was no reason. I just like, oh yeah, like lead cap, yeah, okay, whatever. And I went with it. I registered like I think like myself. I think in like Minecraft. I'm also lead cap and everything. Like that was kind of the name. But then like 3 years ago or something like that, I went back to WoW, right? Like I was playing Warcraft, World of Warcraft, and I went back to it, and I always played a like an archer, like an hunter, right? That's like always DPS, always like distance shooting, because I like pretty bad coordination and stuff like that, moving back and forth. And I was like, this time around, it because like my brother would just like made fun of me, because like, yeah, you just know how to play DPS, you're just always back and do nothing there, just shoot, blah blah blah. And then I decided like I'm gonna be a tank, right? And I went as a paladin, a tank paladin, right? And for it, I decided that my name would have to be like something related to the paladin. So it would be like some sort of like steel or something, or iron or something like that. And then the name came to mind. It's like, why don't we make a feast with iron? That's what you're gonna get when you come to me, right? Like I'm the tank, everybody's gonna come to me, and I'm just gonna do a feast of iron. So that's where the name came from. So that's like the idea behind it. And I was like, nah, I like it, so I just kept it. And when I started streaming, I was like, why don't I use like Iron Fist and go with it? So I went with it. It didn't exist anywhere, because it's also like a little bit of like a twist of words. And there was like this character in DC, I think, that was like the Iron Fist with an I, like that Feast of Iron, right? And that was like a little bit problematic, like name wise, but the characters I think kind of disappeared. So Tempest, speaking of Factorio, planning play another playthrough. It's like I would not mind playing another playthrough with from Factorio. The problem that I saw is that like people play uh I noticed that like also like this, it's not like bringing a lot of people in. So I'm trying like different things to try to see if like people would come in more often or not. But eventually like Factorio has the same problem as like what I'm playing right now. It's like if I don't have like interaction from other people, it becomes a little bit harder to get people to like say like things back. I don't know, but definitely maybe Factorio is something that I thought about. One thing that maybe would be interesting, it would be to do like some sort of like a multiplayer. I wouldn't be against that. Have like some funsies for like maybe a week or 2 weeks or something, because like multiplayer I think we could advance quicker and might be like something interesting, something to consider next year. Definitely. Yeah, it's good, but I'm telling you, if you're teen, it would be good, but I guess you should make something which people say easy. And like a lot of people just go with Iron, right? Like there's a lot of people just calling me like just they short name me for Iron and just like, hey Iron this, hey Iron that. So that's something like eventually it might be something that we could consider if like changing names would make it more like discoverable. But to be fair, I don't think it's like a problem of naming. I think it's just like there's a lot of people streaming nowadays or just trying to make content and stuff like that. So it's a very tough market to get in. Like if I started the streaming when I wanted to start streaming, that was like 4 years ago, it would be, I think, much easier than it is right now, because right now everything is very saturated. And with like this AI thing generating videos, now there's a bunch of people that are just generating videos using AI, right? Like which makes everything even more complicated. I see. Try out the Battlefield Battle Royale or some hype game, and it will probably get a few other people in. Like I tried that with Anno. I played a lot Anno, and I noticed that I got a little bit more people, but not like that many. I think my problem with the FPS games is that I'm not very good at them. I don't know if you've seen me like fight or something in Minecraft or something. Like I'm terrible at like games that involve fighting. But it might be like an interesting experience to go through, right? When we like, let's see the streamer be in pain all the time. So yeah, like maybe that's something that we will have to think a little bit. Maybe a change of genre. Like, but that's another problem, right? When you talk like with other streamers and try to like get some advice on here and this and that, the main advice that people give you is that you should find like your niche game area and stuff, and you should stick to it, because that's what makes people come back, right? Like people that like Vintage Story, they will come back to see you play Minecraft. Or if you play like more like technical mods on Minecraft, people would come and see Factorio, and they stay Factorio and see like Minecraft because it's more like the technical stuff. And like and that's what kind of creates your community. And sometimes like if you jump into like whatever game is like the latest and the coolest game that is out there, you get like big numbers, but you don't get like people to stay. It's much harder to get people to stay, like, because then you imagine what it is like. I start playing Tarkov or whatever, or Arc Raiders, and I just bang on that game and then just Factorio. And it's like, I have like people going here and then because like the type of people that usually see one game, that they don't see others, right? And at least like from my experience, like also I'm talking a little bit my experience. My experience is that like if I see my history on like YouTube and stuff like that, I basically I watch the same type of games over and over again. So I don't know, but I'm open to do some more experimenting, because even though I like what I'm doing and I enjoy it, sometimes it's hard to just be here. Like I feel like a football commentator, like a soccer commentator that's just like telling people that are on the radio what is happening on their game, instead of like having like a conversation and talking about stuff. So, but while we're there at it, maybe let's just kickstart our game today. And I think let's get this going. Yeah, I was recording some videos yesterday, so this is wrong game. So let me just connect to the correct game. But yeah, like next week, I think we are like pretty much at a point right now that next week we'll be able to get some new visuals as well. And I think that is going to help. It's going to help to have like new visuals and new things showing up and things like that. And it's unfortunately it might cut on the people that come here to try to sell me art, because those people usually like just come to streams that kind of look like this. But yeah, if we want to have like people going around, it's just better, I guess. All right, so yesterday, where were we? Let me just show you something that I discovered yesterday, like that I not discovered, that I understood yesterday. It's like we are roughly doing as much power, we're consuming as much power as we were producing at this point, which is not like the greatest situation. But one thing that I realized is that the amount of ethane that you have in your gas burner, it's proportional to the amount of energy that you're going to be able to produce. So right now, the more you have, this is not the more you have here, the more like it's the rate of burn that you can, which means that it's going to allow you to produce more Fe. Oh wow, my headphones aren't working right now. It's been a thing that has happened again lately. Hello, Mia Carter, how are you doing today? Is this regular Minecraft? No, it's not. So this is basically... I need to get rid of this stuff. So this is called... This is a mod pack that is called Stone Block. So you start, like my start was in this area here that has like these anti-blocks. It was like a black box. And then you're inside the world that is basically all stone, all made of stone. And then you need to progress through a series of quests that they have here, like Echoes of History. And the main objective is to come to this one place that's like the world engine, and you need to upgrade the world engine to become like a much bigger world engine than it is right now. So right now it is, I've already upgraded it quite a bit. So we added a lot of blocks on this thing by following the quests that we're in. And that's the main objective of the pack. But the world in itself is basically just a huge blob of stone. So that's it. And then you need to tunnel your way all the way to go to different places. So for example, this is the Nether, and you need to, there's no port, like usually on normal Minecraft, you have like, you make a portal and you go through it to go to the Nether, or you make a portal to go to the end. In here, the nether is right there. You just need to tunnel to it. And then the end, also the same thing. You just need to tunnel to it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing crazy. And there's like a bunch of like different dungeons as well in the game. So for example, this is the first dungeon here. We already completed this one. It took us forever, but we already completed this dungeon. And it is like some sort of like little challenges that you need to go through. And that's kind of it. Like, this is another dungeon that we completed. This one was cool. This one was Portal. Do you know the game Portal? Based game. So it's like a dungeon where you get in, and then you need to use your portal gun to just move you around. There's like little holes that you need to shoot the portal through so you can pass and so on. Like, there's like all these interesting things that happen. It's like this Deep Dark. I haven't found the Deep Dark yet. Interesting. I need to find the Deep Dark. But there's like this thing, and like, do you see this tunnel here? This is basically a tunnel that I did. So I already went all the way up here to the end. I went on this direction. I went to here, and on this direction I came to a little bit to this side and then down. So that's basically, I think this is a water biome there. This is where we are, and our base, we're like in the midst of like doing some remodeling, and we had a bunch of like things hanging around at this level. We had like a tunnel like base, and I decided like that I didn't like it, so I wanted to change it a little bit, because like, if you see, there's still like some rooms happening with things happening like all the way to here. We have a mob farm back there and stuff like that. And I decided to make a silo themed base, where you have like in Silo, I don't know if you saw the series or read the books, but there's like this silo where people can go up the stairs, like, and down the stairs, and then each level has like some sort of like theme to it, even though I don't think I'm going to completely adhere to it, but because like, this is like our agricultural level, right? And there isn't much that we can do in the agricultural level, because there isn't much agriculture in this mod pack in particular. But I have like some cloches here. I have some like chickens on this side that are producing stuff. So this is like our agricultural level. And I decided to start adding some industrial stuff on this side, that basically it's like a different mod pack that we are starting to do this. But my idea is that at least some of it I'm going to keep. Like, for example, on the silo, you have like the power generation, and I have like the power generation and like the engineering side on the bottom. So if we go to the bottom, you'll see that we are going to start having here like our power generation. Even though we have some power generation up there, we're going to change it and we're going to move it down here. So these are like our generators. I've been playing around a little bit to see how I'm going to get light into this room, into these rooms down here. But because I want to start like making this a little bit more industrial, a little bit more interesting to the eye than just, oh yeah, there are blocks of rock everywhere. Trying to make it a little bit more interesting. So this is the area that we are. And in the middle, like all these cables, all these things that are coming down, I haven't finished yet bringing the cables down, but you'll see that if we go up a little bit, if I just go in this mid, this is what it's going to kind of look like. There's like a central pipe that brings some cables down, and that's for our applied energistics. That's basically the system where we're going to store, where we store everything, and it's up there, part of it, and then it just brings all these cables down, and then we need to connect all the machines to these cables, and that's why the cables are skirting out to places. But there's still a bunch of things that need to be moved around. Like, for example, right now our power generation is behind, it's on that lava wall, and it's in here. And we need to move this power generation up there. right? Like we don't want this to continue to be here. There's like some other like a furnace there, and then the mob farm I might just keep it here because the mob farm is a pain to move. I'd have to move like the dirt. I move a bunch of already stuff that is here, so I might just keep it here. And this setup, it's also here, so I think this is like to enchant stuff, so I might just keep some things at this level. But like for example, like this, I think I'm just going to have a new home for it. But that's basically it. And for today, I would like us, you're talking about the chickens? Yeah, we have some chickens, and it's pretty cool where we have some seeds here, and the seeds are automatically sent to the roosts via like this computer. There's like a computer, there's like some programming here, like just very simple, that just basically tells the computer that you want to pick up the seeds and put the seeds in the roosts here, and then you want to pick up whatever these roosts produce. That in this case, like this is a soul sand chicken, it produces soul sand. We need to move that down to their correct boxes. So that's kind of it. Oh look, the rubber chicken is completely trained. Hurrah! And now we just need to train like all the chickens so they can produce even more stuff for us. So the more they evolve in terms of level, the better it's their production. So with one seed, this one that has like 20, that's 128, that's like maximum level. This chicken, for every seed, it will produce a stack, I think, of rubber. So it's pretty good. Oh my god. Shoo, go away. But that's it. Like there's a bunch of resources that are automatically generated via these chickens. And we want to make sure that the chickens get like their workouts done. But yeah, one thing that has been bothering me is the fact that I cannot fly. And that has been bothering me, and it's making like all our work much more complicated than it has to be. So I've looked around and I saw that if we build a jewel crafting station, we will be able to make a ring that allows us to fly. But we need to do the jewel crafting station. Then we need to do a Celesti gem. We need to be able to do Celesti gems. And for that, we need to upgrade our... not this one. It's this one. Nope. Oh my god. It's a void shimmer. We need to upgrade our... we need to upgrade our current goo into this level to void shimmer. And for that, we need Skulk. And for Skulk, we kind of need to go to the Deep Dark. So I was thinking that we could try and find some Deep Dark. And I see that maybe this is deep slate, polished deep stone, deep slate. This might be it. A little bit of Deep Dark there. But apart from that, I don't see a lot of options. Because like these look like just like other random locations. So maybe we'll have to go try to find that one. And there's like, feels that there might be a little bit of Skulk there. So I think maybe it's there. So this is just polished stones. I think we might have to go all the way through here to over here. So this is a place that I think we might want to go. So let's get at it, I guess. So let's put everything that we don't need right now into our inventory like system. So we have our inventory system, and now we have this inventory system everywhere. So that's going to be great. Okay, let's get there. Let me just recharge our gadget here, I guess. And what I'm going to try to do is I want our blaze. What? Just dire things. Oh, I cannot believe I broke it again. Did I break my blaze jet wand? Ah, that's so sad. Can I do it now? I think I need to do blaze gold. Let me see. Do we have any goo? Oh no, the wand is here. The wand is here. Okay, so we have primogel. We have like a very basic one. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna go fly to get us as fast as we can. This is just going to allow us to go as fast as possible. And now we're gonna go south. So one thing that, whoop, before we go all the way, let me just get the stone in here. I'm gonna put you there. I'm gonna put a little bit of stone there. And what I'm going to do is I'm gonna convert this into lava. Why am I doing this? I want to recharge my wand. This is like so counterproductive. Like thinking about just throwing something into lava just to fix it. But that's how this mod works, so we're flying with it. Okay, so this is as far as we moved the last time, and we want to continue down to reach this part. And I was thinking that maybe what we want to do here is go as deep as we can, lower this to what, 4? 3? Yeah, 4. And length on the sides is, I think it's going to be 3. 2 and 2. And we can just void it. And F. Oh my god. Like that. And then we're going to just have some lights. To recharge something by throwing this into lava sounds bait. Yes, doesn't it? It's like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to do that? Because like lava is that thing that basically just blows everything for you, right? But yeah, like this mod is pretty... Like the first time it was like, do I really want to throw something on lava? I don't know if I believe those YouTube videos that are showing that this works. So yeah. And a little bit more. Let's put something on there and poof. Whoosh. Oh. Let's continue. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of a diversion where we're going to go to the left, so to this side, so we do not go into this place. Okay, so let's go here. Oh, wrong. Okay, let's put something here and turn it and poof. If you want to recharge your phone, just throw your phone 3 phones. Yes, basically. Good morning to you too, Mr. Wizard. How are you doing today? Happy that it is Friday? I hope. Okay, I think we might be in a good enough position here. You mean you're happy? That's good. That's what we all want, is for Wizard to be happy. The only issue, you woke up... Did you wake up at 3 p.m.? I don't know if that's good, if that's bad, but I'd say that when I was younger and I woke up at 3 p.m., it meant that I had nothing to do on that day, so that was good. To be fair, I was never like a person that woke up like very late, I guess. Okay. Very late. I'm saying very late, but I like when I was able to sleep till like 12 or something like that, that would be like one of those days like, oh wow, I slept till 12 today. That was woof. That was good. That was good. Oh. Are we already in the deep dark? Not yet. Okay, so let me just... Oh no, I have no more... I have no more lights? Outrageous. Oh, wait. We are already there. Okay, let me check to see where this skulk is. This skulk is a Y19. Okay, I guess that's... I remember listening, saying, like hearing that nothing bad happens to people that dig down in Minecraft, I guess. Was that the saying? Okay. Okay. 82. Well, we're ways away. Okay. Poof. Okay, let me just use this cobblestone instead of the normal stone because I want to make sure that if we need to reload our, like recharge our wand, we have enough juice for it. Oh, there you go, the deep dark. And to the floor we go. Because so now I'm gonna go very slowly, I guess. Boop. I don't know, can we... Gonna take some wool with us. Okay, there's some skulk, and the thing with a skulk is that there are like spotters, and those spotters will call the baddie. And we don't want to fight the baddie right now. I just want a little bit of skulk. So one thing that I'm not 100% sure about the skulk is if I need to use a hoe or if what I have here is enough. Okay, let me just delete all this cobblestone that we don't need. Okay, did you hear that? Did you hear that? There's a baddie here. And the thing is, if you don't move, there is no problem. You just want some hugs, the baddie. Yeah, that's basically it. There's that one thing, and that's the one thing that we should break. But there, I think there's going to be another one close by. Okay, let's go in here. I just want to get that chest to see if there's anything cool on it. Oh, there's another one there. Like, wool is cool because the wool you can just... I try to get it. I think that's it. Okay, let's try to get this. Oh, it's the one that turns around. And there we go. See if there's any goodies here. Mana, that's okay. Got a saddle. We got some amethyst shards, some books, some potion of regeneration, and echo shards. That is good. So the skulk, that's basically the thing that we came here for. So we can basically just go back. Let me take the wool with me. And let's take a little bit more. Let's see if we like, because like the wool, it's interesting that you say like that, he just wants a hug. My kid has been watching this, like some YouTube, and in that like channel or something, there is they do like, what is it called? They have like little toys that they make. They have like little toys that they play around, and those toys are like Minecraft toys, right? And those toys that they play around with, there's one story where basically Steve is trying to remember who he is. And the problem that he had, he doesn't remember because he was fighting exactly this guy, the warden. He was trying to fight it. And then the warden just basically just kind of killed him. But it didn't kill him, right? So that's interesting that you say. And like what they say, that what they were saying that the warden wanted was to just, oh, he just wants some hugs. I don't need to put this here. I can just put it back in our big inventory, right? There we go. We are at the point there, like we are at a very good point. That is the point where you kind of don't need the backpack anymore. It was an accident. So there's like those things. I don't think we need Skulk for right now anymore. But let's walk around and see if we can find anything that's interesting. Dark wood plank. Oh, there, dark wood planks. That's good. Cobble deep slate. Some chiseled stuff. Okay, let's see. There's another chest here. And boom, there we go. We got a bunch of like these fragments. I don't think they are like useful for much. Let's just put everything inside. All right, there we go. First try. You're so good at this now. Yes. Yes, I am. People just go crazy when they see me play now. Professional lockpicker. Yep. This I. The professional lockpicker. Oh, is that there's another one? These bags of goodies. Oh no! You see, I just got cocky there, and that's what happens when I get cocky. Oh, look at that! We have an Arcane Diamond Warglaive of Ice. Whoosh. Diamond Hoe. Can I take this Diamond Hoe? And let me just give it a try. Okay, let's put everything back into our mega storage. Like if we had flight, it would be much easier here, but we don't. Let's try to break that thing up there without making a lot of noise. Okay. Next. Just walking very slowly. Look at us. Can I see it? Nope. Can I? Okay. Oh no, I think we called it out. He's out. He's out. I don't know if we want to try to kill him. Where is the warden? He's right there. You see it? Hello, friend. How are you doing today? I think we might be equipped to kill him. He's trying to smell us. Does he see us? I don't know. Oh, he just shot us. Okay. Like, my armor is pretty good right now. And I think that's like the main thing. We killed the warden! This is a plushie? Yes. He sounds like a plushie for sure. That was kind of stupid. Okay, I guess we're going again. Because I wanted to check. He's snared. Oh no! Why would you do that? Why would you beat me up? Come on, stop. 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 Oh, there you go. You get... What happened? Do I have knockback on my weapon? I don't know if I have knockback. Okay, there we go. There was a chest with no loot generated. Oh, boo. Why don't you have loot? Okay, did we got some skulk? I think we got some more skulk. Or did the skulk just blew up? Oh no, the skulk blew up? Why did the skulk blew up? Where's the skulk? I'm using a hoe. Oh, what happened? It is Silk Touch. There you go. That's why I enchanted this Paxel with Silk Touch. The hoe is just speed. Yeah, you're right. Oh my god. Ah, these games are hard. Okay. Do we want to get more loot? There's a little bit more skulk there. Okay, I don't want to fight him again. I think I'm just gonna go home. Okay, that's portal home. All right, let's go. So we wanted to get skulk to upgrade our goo. And we have our goo in here. There we go. And let's put everything back inside. There we go. And let's go to goo. Next level of goo is blaze goo. Do we have blaze goo? We have blaze goo. Yay! Can we do void now? We can. Yay! The pulse is the one that we can't because we don't have endstone with us and we don't have dragon's breath. And I think that maybe today is the day where we try to get that. Okay, let's get this inside. Okay, so here's a good question. Where does goo go? Maybe here? I guess. Why do you even collect so much goo? Because I'm a collector, I guess we would say. Okay, let's get the builder stuff. All right. So what do we want to do? We want this to be, it can be 16 deep, it's fine. We want it to be 5, like 6 to the right. So it's going to be far, it's going to be like 1 to the right. And then 5 more. So it's going to be 5 deep to the sides. And I think that 5 deep, it might be okay. And then we're going to go all the way to 9 because that's the size that we cared about. And boof, there we go. And now we need some lights here. Simply lights? Do you have some simply lights? We do. Excuse me. So I'm going to put a 1 simply light here and 1 over here. And let's take off the... Oh, it's too dark here in the middle. So let's do some torches. I like to get us like some lights going. Not gonna lie, like these lights or those lights. Oh, there's some cool lights that are for... I think it's these ones. These ones that can go on the wall. Let me check. Are these the lights that I'm thinking about? Oh, yes. There we go. Those are the lights. And these are like not even in the same place. Why did I collect so much skulk? Because we also are going to need to feed skulk to the goo. But apart from that, not any other real reason. So let's put you here. Here. Let's take this off. You see, like this goo, you need to give him chorus fruits or... Oh, no, it's... I don't know. I thought you had... Oh, or skulk. There you go. Or skulk. So like that, those are these things. Okay, let's go. Diamond. We want to do Celesti gems. That's our main purpose here today. That's why we came all here today. And we need 6 of these friends. Let's do 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try again. But now, really. 3, 4. And now we just need some skulk. Skulk. There we go. You see, like 150. I can only do 150 transmutations or whatever it is, this thing called. And there we go. We're going to have Celesti gems. And we also want to do some gold blaze. So we're going to do gold. We're going to get 6 of these. Hopefully we can have these, like this goo will allow us to do 2 transformations and not only 1. Hopefully. I don't know. But yeah, like yesterday we went to see Santa. We went, like, there was like an event on the library here that is like near our house. And we went to see Santa. So it was pretty cool. Like my kid just really liked it. Oh, we can do another one. Cool. Let's do some gold. That way we'll have like some blaze gold as well. Cool. There we go. He lives in the US? No. He just came by. He just came by. So how do you automate this? I think I've seen somebody automate this. You can automate this with dire stuff. So just dire things, right? There's like this one there's this one thing that you can, there's a fluid or block. So they have like a block placer. So you could make it a block placer and put so that like put one on each side and you can put the blocks in all of their places. You can, they have a clicker that you can click on it. And then there's like a breaker that you can tell him to break, like the advanced breaker, but it's like, it's just too complicated. I don't think we need a lot of like automation for this, or I hope so. I hope we don't. There's a A2 thing. I don't know if like destruction. Yeah. Like you could have like a destruction plate, like an annihilation plate for each one of them and connect it to a particular inventory. But then you'd need 1 goo per. Right? Like you need 1 goo per thing that you need to like automate. And I think that if you just use dire things, you could just kinda, you just set like with filters and stuff. I think I've seen somebody do that with just dire things. All right, so let's oh man, I just realized I picked them up. Like I have silk touch. Look at how beautiful they are. I have another I have another pickaxe just to to collect the stuff. So here we are. We have some blaze gold. Now that's awesome. So now we can do these ones. We don't need to buy them anymore. And we have Celesti gems. That's one of the things that I wanted to get. So the other thing that I need to get is the jewel crafting bench. And that's this one. And we need archwood, copper, and lapis. And I think we have everything. So let's go to the world's engine and let's try to build that up. So I'm trying to make a ring. My objective is to try to make a ring right now. So, no, not this. Here I want lapis. I want one lapis. Give some clothes to sheep. I would, but they don't accept it. It's like, it's strange, the situation where you try to give them something, but they don't want it. I don't know what to do. Have you tried to dress a sheep before? 1, 2, and then archwood. Archwood planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we have enough source. We have enough source. There you go. But like, I think like that these lines here just repel the wool. You know, I think it just repels the wool. All right. Crafting station. Added metal. Oh, wow. There's a lot of things that we just completed out of nowhere. Yay. And I think now I just need... I'm going to put this next to... We have a bunch of like stations here. Like these little stations for apotheoses and iron gems and apotheoses and stuff. So draconium. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. And we can make this. We're going to make a simple ring with a gem set. And we want to give it a gem. And that gem gives us creative light. There we go. And I think that's what I wanted to do. And ring. Oh, drowned belt. Where's my rings? I have this ring that grants freezing immunity, and this one, chorus inhibitor. I think we don't want a chorus inhibitor with us. Look at us! We flying, chat. We flying. Look at this. We can finally come up here to do stuff and not stay here forever. Like not have like these blocks here anymore. Look at it. And a thing that I liked about like this idea of like the silo themed base is that we have space to fly as well. And I think that's kind of important for us because like we'll want to go up and down. Like as you can see, it's like not the fastest fly, but we have flight. All right, so look at us here. Celesti gems. We have Celesti gems. We just made a bunch of stuff. So now that we can fly, everything's gonna be much better, right? Like that's what people are constantly saying, right? Okay, I'd like to automate some like some of these machines, if I could. But in order to do that, I need the power. And yesterday, I don't know if you remember, but our power was like in that situation where it just was not going anywhere. But for right now, I'm just going to get 2 crushers. Crushers. It's not how you write crushers. Crusher? That's not how you write crushers, apparently. Look at that. Who would have said that that's the case? Crushers. Why do we need okay, can do 1. crusher. And so what was, I forget what I was waiting for. What is missing? It's missing a basic control circuit. Let's see. Basic control circuit. And this is basically just osmium in... Like, it takes a long time here, but if we just have like an engraving, an atomic forge, it's 5 ticks. This is like, poof, done. Poof, done. But we don't have it, so let's prepare. Let's prepare, I think, a little bit more. We want some redstone. So let's get some 9, 9. And I'm going to get a stack of this. I'm going to put you there. And I'm going to send all this back. And I'm going to give you this and that. And in this one is going to get the same thing. You're going to get some osmium. And we're going to get a stack of those green things done. That way, I think we'll be like... Let me get just some copper as well. I'm just going to put all the copper there. And get these out. So these are going to be cooking here. And it's going to be using like our energy as well. Because like I think we are like in a lull because we have too much energy, I guess. Like we have like too much energy. Like we're not using enough energy. So I think that's a problem. So we want our crusher again. And here. All right, there we go. So this is our current setup, right? Like crusher and... Oh, where's the other crusher? Here. Over here. So basically this setup, what we're going to do is the same thing as we have up there, right? Where we are going to just be adding here water. We're going to be adding here water as well. And then we are just going to make the crusher. It's going to crush the things that we want. So like first of all, I think I'm just going to do everything with AE. What do y'all think? We're going to do some export buses. So we're going to do water. We need 2. Then we need 2 for whatever juice that we're going to use on the other side. And I think that's it, like 4, right? So let's do 4 of them. Okay. And we need to bring AE with us. This is red. This red here. I think I want to bring the orange one, the middle one, because the middle one is the one that we'll never be able to tap onto until we get to the bottom. So I think the bottom, this is going to be our cable management for the bottoms. So there we go. And I don't like this one bit. What are you connected to, my friend? Okay, so this is not no bueno. Okay, this is 0 channels still. Okay, we'll have to take care of that piece up there, but I think it's fine. So we need more cable, and let's do 32. And oh my god, the Fluix. Fluix is like the worst. Ah. Okay. And every time that I do, like I do such a big amount, but I'm never able to keep that amount in. Impossible. So redstone, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time we're going to do 5. Nether crystals, we're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're going to take 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put those there. And we're going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you, I'm gonna just wait for these to go all the way. 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's like an extra quartz there. Boop. Okay. Boom. And boom. We are like, we are in desperate need of just not having to care about that anymore, like about that generation, this manual generation anymore. We just need to make that automation. And we are not, I don't think we're there yet, but it is what it is. So I think this is going to give us like 10 stacks of Fluix. If I'm not mistaken, it's like 10 stacks. I hope that just works for a little bit, at least, right? I think that's the big idea, or the big hope, I guess. And let's take maybe, let's get some Fluix. I'm gonna take a stack of Fluix so it gets crushed here in the meanwhile, while we wait. And back to cables. Cables. We want 32 of these cables. And we want maybe 20 of these. Oh, I didn't press the button. 20 of these. Okay. So while that is cooking, we want to make sure that we make way for it. I think we're going to go one down. And we're going to go 2 deep. Nope. Okay, so here. I think we can just break the blocks from the surface. This is kinda where we wanted to go through. Wow, I cannot see anything. What's happening? Okay. And I think that's it. That's it. Yep. So let's get our cables, 32 cables. Hopefully that's enough. And then we have these 25 that we'll need to bring things into its spot. Cool. And so we can get out of here. So I'm going to break this block. And I have too many of these. I can't believe that we already spin them all. Like these cables. Cool. Up. There we go. And now I need these ones. And last but not least, there we go. I will want, I think for this one, because we need 4 for each machine, I think I'm just going to bring 1 cable, 1 like smaller cable. Like so. And I'm going to bring back this friend. There we go. And I can put you back in. I think this can take 32 channels. Yeah, it's more than enough channels for right now. We want to cover this up. Right there. And then we can check. We can do the rest later. I think I'm going to feed them in the back. So I'm going to bring the cable all the way here. Okay, there we go. And cable, 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 cable. Up, 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 and then there we go. And then we'll need some facades to just fix this. And last but not least is the orange one. Boop. And we'll have some export buses. And I have an export bus here. We'll have an export bus there. And an export bus there. So one thing that we don't have yet is water. Right? But we need to have water. Let me just get some facades out. Can I remove you? Yes, I can. And I'm going to do these 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. There we go. So this one here, it needs water. And we do have one infinite water. How did we do like infinite water? You can just buy it. I'm just going to buy it. So we have one extra card for it. So let's go to home. I forget, we need to check who is the person that sells it. And the person is the Catalyst. Okay, let's buy it. There we go. One of these. Let's get it. And home we go. Okay, let's go all the way here, and the drive that has everything is over here. So I'm just gonna put you over here, and now we have infinite water. Huzzah! Infinite water! Huzzah! Which means that this friend here, ponderous generalists, why were you not kicked? Let me see. Let me find out. Why were you not kicked? Let's see. You. Ah, you should have. Why were you not? Boo. Okay, that's sad, but it is what it is, I guess. So water. Water. Water, please. Water bottle. That's not what we want. We just want not a bucket of water. Where is water? I just want water. Water. There we go. From here, water goes in. And water goes in, and there we go. And this side, water goes in. Okay. So with water going in, it's going to take a little bit of time to get everything settled, but it's fine. We're going to have the fluids. We want to auto eject fluid to, no, it's a gas. Interesting. Chemicals. There you go. The output pressurized is on that side. It's the blue one, which is the one that we want. That's why we set this up like this. And we want to make sure that it just dumps the excess. It's nitrogen. And we want to do the same thing here. And this friend, it should, let me just make sure that I put auto eject on. Good. Do you have the auto eject on the chemicals? You do. Awesome. Awesome sauce. So it's just going to go here, and it's going to go to the pressurized chamber. Now this friend here needs to be constantly chewing on something, and for that we are going to like biomass or whatever it's called, biofuel, and that's done in the crusher. And if you crush, we currently are crushing. We are currently crushing. What's the thing called? Like, ooh, there's melons. Is melons like the best? Cake. So pumpkins and melons are like the thing. Do we have any melon seeds? We have melon seeds. Look at that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just assemble, like put a couple of cloches here. And that should be it. Should help. So I'm going to put some cloches on this side. And I think the cloches are going to go with normal water or with exported water. I don't know. What y'all think? Can we do cloche? 2 cloche? We don't have our end plates. Boo! This is like one automation that we currently don't have. It's iron plates and all those things. But let's automate. Let's put iron here on the furnace. More iron, please. There we go. Let's get more iron going. So we want to make sure that we do some cloches. And I think that for that, we will want to, instead of using like normal dirt, we are going to use, instead of using like normal dirt, we're going to use like shimmer dirt, I guess. I think that's from Just Dire Things. Just Dire Things. I think this one, Void Shimmer, is pretty good. This soil is pretty good. So the only thing that we're missing is kind of dirt, and we need a Celestigem hoe, which we can just put over there. It's fine. And you need some dirt. Cool. And I guess we can grab like a couple of stacks from here. And you know what? I'm not even using this here anymore, am I? I don't think, yeah. Let me just put some of this here. And I think you are that one. I'm just gonna keep these friends busy, I think. This one doesn't have anything else to do. And you have a bunch of like netherite. There is like Yesnium. I don't think we have it anywhere else yet. Okay. Oh, it's still doing plates. Awesome. So you can go back there and you can go back to shimmering. We have some 4 of these. In theory, this is going to be much faster. So cloches. Can we do 4 cloches? Is this going to be enough? 4. I guess we'll find out. We're going to try to put the cloches down there and we'll see what happens. Can we just put them against the wall? I think we can just put them against the wall. Or better, inside the wall. So if we do one, oh, it needs 3 spots. So we need an extra one to give it power, to give them power. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the melons will come out from here. They will all come out from here. And we need to provide them with water. I don't think we're going to do fertilizer. And I hope this is where the water comes in, but I think it's not. I think it's, so the top is going to be electric. Do you have electric from mechanism? Mech. We have some basic universal cable. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get a gate. One gate for you, my friends. A row over there. And then I need to check on the other cable. So mechanism, we want the cable that is the pump cable. Can you connect there? Can you connect there? You can connect there. Why are you not breaking? Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put cable all the way here. And I'm going to do another export bus to get ourselves some water on the back. Boom. And you're going to be exporting water. Sir? Can you please export some water from here? What? What just happened? Why does this work? Why is this not connected? This sounds buggy. This sounds, not gonna lie, this sounds a little bit buggy. So what I'm gonna do is just, I'm gonna do a flower here. Pitcher or something? Yes. I'm gonna do a pitcher here. I'm gonna do one of the, oh no. No. Why did I do that? Okay, let's go. Everybody get in. I'm gonna put you over there and I'm gonna get a flower, pitcher flower over here. And then I'm gonna break this. Oh, is this a problem that I just need to break you and put you again? Let me check. Nope. And you. Let me break you. There we go. All right, there we go. I think we got it. Let me try to break this. Let me try to break this without breaking everything. And what did I do? I broke everything. So where's the export bus? Over here. And I'm going to just give you the export bus on this side. You do not retain your stuff, which is always good. Okay, do you have water, sir? Yes, we do. Seed, 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 and seed. Now we have like this one very particular specific problem, right? Where you have like melon seeds coming out here, like there's no tomorrow. I think these 4, you can't connect buses to pipes from mechanism. Yep, I just realized that. Which is quite unfortunate, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, my idea here is to have 2, maybe 2, no, like I made a mistake here where I just left 1 piece of placeage. So that's a no bueno, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to, for right now, I'm going to get 2 drawers. Can I get 2 of these drawers, please? 1, 2. And I'm going to put you and you here. And I'm going to give them some pipes. You can use some kind of water storage, or you can use an ME storage. Okay, got it. I use just a pitcher flower. I don't think it's going to be like... It's kind of self-contained this way. Like this will produce nevertheless. But... Okay, I want you and I want you. And I want for the bottom to have that. And melon seeds are going to go over here. And I'm going to put some logistical pipes. Cool. And I'm going to make sure that I lock these drawers very well. Lock, lock. And then I'm going to click, click. There we go. And I avoid. Can I do a void from functional? Or do I need to buy it? I can make a void. And I'm going to make a void right there. Because I don't need more than 2,000 seeds. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this a little bit to that way. And I'm going to get an import bus. Do I want an import bus or a storage bus? I think I want a storage bus. I'm going to connect the storage bus directly onto that one very specific into a very specific spot. So boom, boom, boom. And one more. And I'm going to say that the priority for this is 10, like 199. But one thing that I'm going to say is that it's not bidirectional. You can only extract from here. Like, I don't think we'll ever have melons anywhere else. Are you keeping up, friend? Pipe? You are. So this way, what I'm thinking right now is that we want to extract into here. So this is going to be melons. Melon. There we go. And you. Melon, I said. There we go. And why are no melons coming out again? Did I mess this up? Okay, let's put bidirectional to see if I mess this up. Oh, wait. Yes, I need to configure the machine, right? To say that the input is from there. Input. There we go. Yeah, so this works. Let me see. Do I see melons in my... Friends, what's wrong here? Why are melons not being exported? Why are melons not being exported? Is this just because this doesn't have power? Let me check. Gates. Why do we have hydrogen again? I forget. Ah. Yeah, it's... This is strange. Why do we have hydrogen here? This doesn't make any sense. Because, like, so the hydrogen is blue. Oh, the hydrogen is blue. Okay, my bad, my bad. So chemicals. Like, let's ignore all of them. And here is going to be the output of the teal. And this is going to be dump on excess. And I think we might have to just break this and put it again. Sadness, sadness, sadness. Oh no, it keeps it. How do we clean this up then? Is there like a plunger? Plunger? Nope. How do we fix this, friends? I could try to bucket it. Let's see. Can I even bucket it? No, this is hydrogen. So we need a chemical. We need a tank, I think. Is it a tank? Like, yes. Let me see if I can do a tank. We're missing one osmium. It's always good when you're missing one osmium. Okay, osmium go back in. And now the tank. Let's see if I can take it with a tank. Okay, maybe I can put the tank here and I can... Chemicals, eject... Friends, how do I do this? How can I take this hydrogen from here? Does it matter though? It's full of hydrogen, it's not full of oxygen. Exit settings on the left. Exit settings. The problem is not the exit settings, right? Like it's the problem is that this is in the input. Configs. So is it here? Red. Not this one. Yes, but the problem is that I want to make not the output. What do you need exactly? I need to remove this from the inputs. The problem is that this is in the input and it shouldn't be here. And there's like no plunger or anything. This is not like an output. The problem is that it put in gas that I don't want here. And there's a thing in mechanism. Okay, let's check. Let's check. Mech. So I try the configurator. It doesn't. Gauge dropper. Maybe this one. Oh, wow. Ooh, what is this? Okay, let's try it. Aha! Huzzah! We made it. Thank you so much. There we go. Thank you so much, Wizard, for that. Okay, huzzah! That is done. Why are you not exporting melons? This is an interesting one. Why do you only have one channel, though? Oh, because you only have one channel. That makes sense. But you have 5 channels, correct? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 channels. Okay. Why is this not exporting melons into here? So we can see 2,000 melons. We're good with 2,000 melons there. But for reasons that are completely strange to me, okay, so I want this to output there. And I want you to auto eject. Wait a second, did we want the oxygen or the hydrogen? I think I messed it up. I think it's hydrogen that we want, not the oxygen. So where is this hydrogen going? I am considerably confused right now. Oh, it's dumping. Ah, silly boy. So you, my friend, should be exporting to outputting to the pressurized stuff, right? And this is biofuel, if I'm not mistaken. And you put biofuel there. Oh, because it doesn't have power. Ah, there we go. It needs water. Of course it needs water. Come on. Like, what is... Of course it does. So here, what we're going to do, we're going to do something. It's an in-out or whatever. Like A2 export. No. Bus. Let's see bus. And let's just search for bus. I know there's like an input and output bus. Import export bus. There you go. This one. We need an import bus. So let's see. So for this one, we're going to do that import export bus, I think. The only problem is that this is going to force our hand into... We'll check it out. Like I've never tried this, so let's try it. Let's go full AE here. So import bus, we are in need of... Oh wow, what's this? Okay, my bad. Just close that. This one. And we now want this one. And this one is basic. No, this one. It's just as simple as that. And voila. And voila. So if you made a... one of these buses. Let's see how this works. I think I might want a... let's see how this works first, and then we'll... Okay, maybe that is okay. Maybe that's okay, I guess. Okay, so if we want here, we want to have water going in. Okay, there we go. And we are going to the solids, which is the items. We are going to tell it to go import input output and auto clear this input output. This side we're going to input, and we're going to auto output, auto eject. Cool, there we go. And you, friend, we are going to, we have a little bit of ethene, there we go. And we want to put the chemicals to the top. Let's take all that out. Output and auto eject. Look at that. It is producing. It is producing. Eventually, if like the melons. Oh, friends, why are the melons not working? Because like we have melons here, right? And we have melons. And this is... Oh, is this a problem that we have? This is input. Okay, operator error for the look, by the looks of it. I might just want to have like a storage controller here now that I'm thinking about it. So if I did like a storage controller for this... We don't have steel plates, we don't have that, we don't have anything. We can buy one for $40, 40 coins. How many coins do we have? 1,000, so maybe we want to do that. Okay, so this is looking good. I think I might need a crusher that crushes a little bit more in a crushy way. Yeah, I think I want this to be its own network here. And that way I can, if I want to upgrade more, I can upgrade more and without having like many problems. I do have a network up there, but I don't think I want, like, I don't think I want more. Yeah, I don't think I want more than that. Okay, so that's that. So this is our first setup. Our first setup looking okay. I just realized that we can do this way, so we are going to delete that. We're going to delete this piece, given that we don't need it. There we go. And we're gonna get you one of these. We're gonna get you that and that. There we go. So this way we're going to do the same thing, I believe, over on this side, because we don't need that. Let's break, 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 break. I think I might need this cable down here, though. But I'm not going to use it. So that, and you. And then I'm just going to connect this cable together, and I'm going to do an export, an import bus. There we go. Eventually, one day. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Made it. Okay, cool. So this is good. This should be good, should be working as is. You are going to need some water as well. You are going to need some melons. So I'm going to delete all of it. I'm going to say that I want you to input from here. And I want you to output to the left. Did I put auto output? No. Auto output. There we go. And you are going to... This is items. Delete all of them. The crusher is going to be the input. And we're going to output to that one. And it's going to be auto output. And the chemicals are going to be auto output to the top. There we go. Voila. And now we need more gates. So let's get a couple blazing. And normal gates, I think, are more than enough. Okay, these. Like these basic gates, I think they are going to... These basic gates, I said, are going to be more than enough for these. So you go there. No. Take this off. We're going to put this one here. We're going to put that one there and that one there. And we're going to get this one here and this one here. Okay. I will have to upgrade these machines, I think, a little bit just to get these things going up. Oh, look at it. It was draining the batteries again. It was draining the batteries again. What is wrong? So I eventually will bring these down. How is this going? 2000. Doesn't look like we are in any... We don't have any problems right now. That's always good when we don't have any problems. Now I just want a factory upgrade. And I think these upgrades can be done in here. But they need power, which is a commodity for right now. Okay, let me just get rid of all of this. And there you go. And artisan scroll. Cool. So this should at least get us started. Right? Do you have any... Wait a second. What am I, like, my configuration again? We're putting blue to the side. We are putting blue into the side. Yep. And blue is this one. So we are basically just dumping excess of oxygen. And you are going to input from here. Okay, there we go. So eventually this will go up as well. And when it gets to like the top, the amount of like ethene that we can have like on top, like the maximum of it, we will basically just start producing even more, But I want like some factory updates to make these a little bit faster. And I think I want a little bit of updates as well on these to make these go a little bit faster even. And when these are ramped up all the way up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the other two that are upstairs into this room as well. Because we don't need to have power production there anymore. And we don't have, you don't need like this, the wall of lava production. I don't think we need that anymore. So there's a bunch of these here, and these are stopped because there's no more substrate. Ah, void. We don't have a drawer, so drawer. There we go. And now functional again. And void upgrade. There we go. And these are going to start again going through the things that they need to go through. And I think I have like all the machines here, so we should be pretty much in a good position to move it downstairs whenever we have enough production of power again. We're still losing power at this point because these need to ramp up, and the ramping up, it just takes a little bit of time, and they are just producing like 700 FE per tick, and they will produce more as they get filled up with stuff. Look at it, just going up. If I like the Tesseract, I remember that I wanted to do this, but to do this I needed Enderium. And I needed like this Enderic Infuser, right? And I needed Enderium block. Oh, I don't, oh, it needs like an Ender Cell Nitro. I don't think I can do a Tesseract yet. Yep, because Fortran infused blocks were not even this tier yet. So we cannot do that at this point yet. Entangloporter. We could use like an Quantum Entangloporter, right? But this looks pretty gnarly right now. So I'm not gonna touch that as of right now. So I like what I was trying to think is like if I could just bring some power to the other side, I could eventually automate the world engine. But I don't think we are there yet. Okay, there we go. Got some gems, got some monies. There we go. Now, storage-wise, what did you do? There you go. Money. More money. Kapoof. Look at that. Some blaze gold. We got some chorus fruits. That's awesome sauce. And we got a gouger. Okay. So now that we have like our stuff more or less situated, I think I want to try to progress to here. Right, and that's where we were. Like we didn't have enough power. And I think now we are kind of solving that power right now. So I'm not going to do like the molten generators for right now. And I had like all of this to get to do the nether stars, right? Okay, so when the ones on the bottom ramp up, I think I just want to get this going, I guess. So how are you doing, friend? Okay, I need some factory upgrades. Why are you not working? Because you don't have stuff. Why are you not working? Because not room in the output. Almost no hydrogen. This one is working fine, right? This one now is working fine and it's producing like 600 FE per tick. And this one is working okay. This one is empty. Did I mess something up? Chemicals. Output the chemicals to the top. Items. Input and output, and auto push them. Input from there. You have power. Why sometimes mechanism is so hard? You friend, chemicals. Blue is going to the left. And that's hydrogen. So why are you not putting hydrogen there? Oh, this is like a belt slot? Oh, I'm using this, the round belt. So this does have... Did I mess something up here? Nope, not really. So fluids can't eject. It's fine because there's no fluids to be ejected, so I'm going to take this all off. I want you to output the blue to that side, and items, they just come from the back. Fluids, there's an input from the back. And power comes from here. So delete the items. I don't think there's any items on this particular thing. And chemicals should go there. What is wrong? Man, these setups are just crazy. Okay, so this is working. You know what? Let me check. Memory card, I think. It's like memory card or something for mechanism. I think there's like some sort of like mechanism memory card. Applied mechanistics. Oh, that's interesting. Wow. Chemicals P2P. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, network reader. Configuration card. I think this is the one. Let me see if this is the one. Oh, I don't have. Okay, let me. Over here, I'm gonna get these 64. I can use some more copper. Copper. And this has 6. So 6. There we go. And you have no more osmium. Can I do 1? Maybe 2? And put everything inside, and then it's going to be mechanism configuration card or something. There we go. Okay, what I'm going to try to do is just go there and try to copy paste the configuration from the ones that are working to the ones that are not. So shift right click, retrieve, and it's gonna put it over there. Like, I don't know what the difference was, but now it's working, so I am okay with that. How are you doing? Are you going up? You're going up. That's awesome sauce. So the only thing then we need to do next is just copy this setup here and just paste it one time here, 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, and we need to increase the size of the room. And I think we should be good. Or we could make mechanism on this side there, and then we could just maybe go up another level like here and to do like the refinery stuff. I think that might be an interesting approach. As long as these go up in volume. Okay, so we want some factories. We need some factories and we need some upgrades. So we need some upgrades to make this go faster here. So we can get like more. Yeah, we're just like scraping by as this goes. So I don't think we are in a good spot. Let's get some mechanism cards. Let's do 8 speed cards. Can we do 8 speed cards? We can. Can we do 8 of these then? Cool. So we're gonna do this and that, and you, friend, are going to receive 1 set of these and 1 set of these, and you, friend, are going to receive 1 set of these and 1 set of these. 1 set of these, I said. So this should just put much more ethene up. But now I think this is the crushers are not gonna be able to keep up. So we are going to do some factory. Isn't like the factory. Oh, we have 2 factory tier 1s here. Poof. And poof. And there we go. And there we go. Okay, so this just tripled the production. And I think it should be in a good spot. So right now it's consuming 60 Fe per tick. This is consuming 6 Fe per tick. And this is consuming 160 Fe per tick. And this is doing 1.47 per tick. Look at that. That's awesome. Okay, this is going pretty good. And I think that this is just going to allow us to charge everything so much faster. All right, so we did improve our stuff in a pretty big way. So here I wanted to do some simply lights. And I think I wanted to do some more of these, friends. So instead of that, I think I want this. Instead of that, I think I want that. And let me just take this off. I'm going to put you over here. I think it's a good spot. And over here. And then we're going to go over on this particular spot. And it's over there. And this one is in this spot here over there. Light made out of stone and wood. No, it's not. It's not. It's not wood. Let me show you again. It's made out of glowstone. It's glowstone and some stone around it. That's basically what you see. You see the stone around it, and then glowstone. Yep. We don't do witchcraft here. What are you talking about? Witchcraft? There's no witchcraft happening here at all. And I think we should be good. Like I like these lights that have... Are these like the dynamic top? Edge bottom. I think it's these ones. That you can just do something like this. Oh, because they have lights there or something? But you could eventually just, because like we have like the power there, that we cannot just add them. But eventually, like, you could do something like this. Look at that. These lights are pretty nice. I really like them. And I thought that these lights would just stay there in the same spot. Like you'd be able to put some lights like this. That. And like that. And I think that you can... I'll just take this off. Just put you against that. Not what I wanted, but thank you. Like so. Not what I wanted. Okay. It's not gonna allow me to put the lamp. Why is it not? Okay, I don't understand. This is witchcraft. You see? That is witchcraft. That it doesn't allow me to put the lamps where the lights where I need them. But so this is kind of like more or less, I think, the vibe that we might be going for. And there's more let me see. We might want to do something around the lines where you have like these metal girders, like metal. Is the girders or is the other ones or the brackets? I think it's the girders. Where we would go, for example, like here and then top, top, top. And then you can provide it with some lights. Or maybe not there. Let me just take, let's take this light from here. Something like this, where you can make like some candelabra-like stuff, where you can just have like a little bit more light. So like something like that, 2, 3, and 4, and then some light. There we go. Something like this. And I think that given that the idea is to that we'll build like a second floor here where we would have like more machines, I think we can do something that could be interesting there. Oh my god, I need to... It's today. FTB events. Where's the events? Let me check. There's a quest. I think it's this. Is it in getting started? This one. Events. Events. Toggle. And we don't want any more of like this dirt shenanigan. The collapse. Boom. Go away. Like this event is just like right now it's just... I don't want it anymore. Okay, so this way, how is this go? How is this handling itself? Good, good. I might have to do maybe another setup like this. We'll find out. Like one thing that maybe we'll not need so much crushing and stuff is because like we're doing melons now, and one melon gives us like 6 biofuel. So that might be enough to get us into a good spot. Like we are doing 1.2, which is pretty good. 1.2, which kind of means that I think we might be in a good spot to just bring the ones from above here, right? Let's do that. Let's start cleaning up the base. So we want a copy paste tool. Copy paste tool. Let's do that. I'm going to charge this real quick. Or not real quick. Okay, real quick. And I'm going to get rid of that. And all these pipes as well. Cool. There we go. And I think I might... I don't think I need that. So let's go. So the other thing that I wanted to do is I want like a lot of cables. So let's do 6 more cables, I guess. A lot. 6, yes, of course, 6. That's like a lot. I want some export buses, and I want 4 of them, right? 4 of them. So let's do 4. Okay, it's fine. And then we want some these export imports. We want 2 of them. Okay, we good? Oh wow, just do the thing then. So here we are doing on this side, I think we want to cables. So we need these cables here. Cool. And let's do that and that and that and that. Oh no, too much. Oh my god, why is he making such a big hole? Oh, I don't want you. Suspicious stuff. Okay, there we go. And I want some stone to put it on the floor. And I think it's like 1 more. Okay, now I'm going to try something. I've never tried this, so let's see if this works. G. We're gonna copy from here. G. Copy. We want from here. Can I copy from here to all the way to here? There we go. Copy. And then paste. And I want to paste to... So G, let's anchor this down. And then I want you to move settings. I want you to go 1 up. Confirm. And now I want you to rotate you. Or is it good? I have no idea how this is gonna go. The machines are turned around. I think there's like a way to rotate you. Oh, rotate. 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 Okay. Okay, there. Let's move you to back. Nope, the other way. Choop, 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 choop. And back. So it's 2 of them and confirm. So they are kind of the opposite now, right? Like I need to send them like 1 more to the side and there's like 2 spaces here, right? So G, I need you to go 1 more to the X to this side. And there we go. Paste. Did it got pasted? I hope so. Okay, now G again. And this one, and I'm gonna just move it all the way there. A little bit more. and just paste it. All right, cool. There we go. I think we are in a good spot-ish. And I think I didn't copy everything that I should. Ugh. Sadness. Okay, whatever. We'll just do the thing by hand. Why can I not jump here? Boom. There. And then you can go up in here. So, boom, boom. And then... oh no, this goes up in here, so that one is correct. So you go up, 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 and up, up, up. That's cool. Now you go in over there, over here, 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 over there, and now the orange block. Now we need the exporters. Okay, that was not enough cable, so we need more cable. Like, let's do 10 more cable. I don't want to do like a lot of cable and stuff because in the end we are like, this cable is still a little bit expensive for us. But yeah, let's go. 5. I want one here. I want another one here. I want another one here. And I want another one over here. You're gonna have a crushers. Where are the crushers? Did I not bring the crushers? Did I lost the crushers? That's the big question here. Maybe I did. Let me go check. Okay, this side is the only side that has the space for us to go. Oh yeah, the crushers are back here. And voila. So one crusher is going to be over here. And the other one is going to be over here. So you are going to export melons. You here are going to export water. You here are going to export water. You here are going to export melons. And I'm going to get the gates back. So let's get the gates back. 1, 2, 1, 2. Interesting. I cannot. So yeah, these. Okay, this doesn't. The copy paste doesn't look like it's working. So I'm just gonna settle them. I'm just gonna put them down again. Just in case that this doesn't go like craziness. Like I loved for the copy paste to just work, but apparently that's not the case. So you go here, you go here, you go here, and you go over here, and then you go on top, and you go on top. What part of on top you don't understand, my friend? There we go. And I'm going to copy this one, and I'm just gonna paste it, and I'm gonna paste it. I'm gonna copy this one, and I'm gonna paste it, and I'm gonna paste it. And I'm gonna copy this one, I'm gonna paste it, and paste it. And now let's try again to put down the 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. So you are crushing. No, you're not. Are you pushing anything to the side? So you should be... Delete all that. Output. And you, my friend, are going to be doing the same thing. So delete everything from the items. We're going to output over there. And the input is going to come from here. And I forgot to say that the input is coming from here. That's awesome sauce. Now I need two need two of these. And there. And you're going to export water inside. Export water. And now I need 2 more gates. I think I lost gates. Did I lost gates? I think I might have lost some gates, but we'll find out in a second. You are doing the thing. Cool, you're starting to do the thing. You're starting to do the thing. You're starting to do the thing. And Ethene is coming up and Ethene is going up. Look at that. We have 4 generators. In here, we have the possibility of 32,000 FE per tick. 22,000 FE per tick? I think it is. I think that's that. Because it's like 8,000 FE per tick? I forget. Let me just recheck all that. Power? No, just 8,000 per tick. So right now we are doing like very little. I'm assuming that also because we don't need it. We're doing like 1.8, 1.2 plus 600, like 1.8, 1.9 plus 300 plus 300, so 600. So this should start filling up, and then in a little bit we'll have to check if this drawer is holding up or if we need more of it. Like we'll have like a bunch of subtract though. I don't know what we're gonna do with that, but there we go. Let me just delete you and you. And it's looking pretty clean. As long as this maintains the power in our base, I'm perfectly happy with it. So shield, you go there, you can go all the way back. All the way back. And you there. Some rustling. Ah, missed. Missed. Obsidian and a wicked spirit. All right. So friendly friends, so we did a bunch already today. It's 2 p.m. So what do you want to see more? Like, should we are going to continue. Like, shall we try to kill Ignis? I think I want to try to kill Ignis, but I'm going to make like the cheating thing here, right? I'm going to try to make it so blaze gold, Yesnium, and some discs, and we need some source, and I think we don't have enough source, so let's take some source with us. Let's take a source jar, and we have some Yesnium here, so let's take this and let's burn it, I guess. That's how this works. Boom. And last but not least, so I don't think we need that. Don't need that. Okay, we don't need these. We don't need. We've done this. We've done that. We've done that. We've done that. I'm totally fine with everything you do, but are you sure you want to fight him again? So I'm going to try to fight him once, or like a little bit, to see if I can get him down. If I cannot get him down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to equip whatever it is that makes me attack him, like my damage is going to be twice. And we'll try it again. And we'll see if we can do it this way. Okay, so let's try to go to the world engine. And I think I needed some power, but I also needed this. Did I? Not that. Not there. This place might be okay, I guess. And not be, well, it has 6,000. Oh, it has a lot of source still. I thought I didn't have enough source. So, do we want to do the disc? In theory, this music disc allows me to triple the damage that I do to him. So I'm going to try for that. She will catch cold because of you. Yeah, it's quite possible. So let's see. Music disc. And I have one music disc. I don't know if it needs to be a specific one. We need 2 of these. Is it? It's 2 or 4? 4 Yesnim. And Blaze Gold. Blaze Gold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does it need to be a specific? No, it's this one. We have it. Requires stress. Does it require stress to be running? 32 RPM. Create. And then we have like an engine or something like that. Is it an engine? Okay, it's not called engine. Electric motor. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, I guess. This is an interesting development of situation here. Because we have this red. Let me see from the inside. Okay, let's see. Can we break this? And that. And can we bring the this from here, here, from here, and from here? Okay, I hope that nothing else goes in there. Let's hope. And I think that we need to bring in some more like this encased stuff. Let's see. Encased chains. 4 maybe, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna put a motor. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure is if we have power on this side. Do you have like a gate? If I put a gate here. Yeah. Oh, okay. Look at that. It made the thing. Does that mean that I can just power you with a gate? Okay. I don't think we're at a point where we can spend like all the time like the needed for this, but let's go home. Okay, All right, let's get this. We got this done. It will also let you deal triple damage. So basically we just need to go in there and have the shield, they have like the light your inner fire in the offhand. Okay, so before we go, maybe I'll just put it over here for right now. I need to get the teleporters or something. These teleporters here. Back on the floor. Somewhere here. And they needed like some sort of like, was it like shards? Ender shard? I think I made a mistake. Ender shard, like shard. What is the mod for this? It's simple teleporters. Simple teleporters. And I have a north. Okay. All right. Okay, we got it. And we're going to go here and boop. And here we are. All right. So where did we had to go to fight the friend? It's over there. So we need to continue a little bit more. Zzz. Here we are. Much better, I guess. Oh, I still have a little bit of juice here. I'm thinking, like, I'm pondering the idea of like just fighting it or just using this like in my offhand right away and just go with it. I think I'm just gonna try to go with it. With this. So Ignis is already there. Look at it. I can already see him. This is a vault. Vault. And what vault was that? Okay. Is it my backpack? Infernal. Oof. What? Sir. I need to dance again? Okay, so I need to find... What was the disc? What happened? What was that sound? Disc? Music? I don't know. Was it this one, maybe? Okay, Infernal Spirit. Let me see if it's in my backpack. It's not. Okay, I don't think it is that. It was in one of these boxes somewhere here. Okay, let me just get some of these things. Do you have... Yes, you do. One ancient debris. Let me check this here. Okay, everything looks pretty good. So let's take everything. Okay, everything looks pretty good. Is this the one? I think this is the one. Nope. Like, what is the disk that we need to put there then? Let me check. It's the... Oh, the Lane Rain Peak Step. Is there like any way for us to... We need latex and... Okay, let me check. Do we have a second disc of those? I just used that disc to get me the... I just used that disc to get me the one thing there. Oh, okay. Come prepared, blazes, heat, blah, blah, blah. 100 millibuckets. Is that like even an amount? I can just use what is happening. Okay, do I want to fight Ignis? I don't think I want to fight Ignis anymore. If I cannot get the things, this is not open. Like if you cannot just get in, I think I'll have to dance again and blah blah blah. I don't think I want to do that right this moment. What time is it? 2:25. Is there anything else? We can continue doing our okay, I don't think there is much we can do there. I'll redo I'll try to make it respawn and see if something happens like in the meanwhile. And if I can make it respawn, maybe I'll just go there. Okay. Okay, let me just put the disc back in, put this back in, vault locators. Okay, so then let's continue on the next path. And the next path is the Ender stuff. The Undercell stuff. And we needed... Okay, so particle accelerator. That was the thing. We were building here our Oritech stuff, right? And then we stopped because there was no power. So can we make more gates? I think like these basic gates are going to be pretty much okay. That's kind of what we need. But at the same time, I think if I automate that, if I automate power, it's going to make it easier after the fact, isn't it not? I think it is. So what do you say about... Like I open this space here and we have like shimmering goo, so we can make power on this side. That sounds like a plan. And I think, do I want to do more of that factory style? I'm trying to think if this makes sense to be more factory style or less factory and more something else style. Like this is quite like, this is a farm level. How are you? Oh, wow. Our iron chicken is pretty much all buffed up. You see, 1 seed equals to 64 of those friends. So you. Cool. I think it's something that we'll want pretty soon, a big amount. So let's make you train. Okay, let me just take this off from here because it's not helping in the middle of the way. Okay, let's automate power here. And I think that there's one, like, cables. So let's get 10 more cables. Eventually, I think that 10 might be enough. So I think there's a cable running here. There we go. Yes, there is. Let's go all the way to the end. We might want to do like some automations in here, but let's for right now just do this. And I think then there we are going to go that way. I'm going to just take this one block because there's no way to jump on top of those cables, which is always good. So yeah, chatty chat, how, like, any plans for the weekend? How's it going for you? Like, for me, I think I am going to misplace this block first, of course. I think I have, like, on Saturday, like as usual, we have like the pool with the kids, so it's going to be pool on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I was thinking, like, my wife, last year I gave as a gift, for like a Christmas gift to my wife, a keyboard. But me and my kid painted it with spray, but like the spray didn't go very well. It started peeling off and stuff. And then I tried to paint it again, like last month or something. And it's still, like, I painted it too fast, like put it too much paint, like the spray paint. So the spray paint started sagging, so I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear it out. I'm going to use a sander. I'm going to sand the paint out, and I'm going to try to paint it again to see how it looks in the end, to see if it looks a little bit better than it is right now. And I think that's kind of my plan for the weekend. So yeah. Energy cables. Maybe a little bit more beefy. Yeah, I think I want to do a little bit more beefy of the cables. So all right, so how does this look? So I think I want to have like some sort of like a wall like this. And then I want to have, I think, the automation over here. Cool. And now we're going to do the small cables to bring it over here. Boom. And it's going to go there. And I want a pattern provider. And I'm going to bring up the, cool. And I'm going to bring up the stuff from Power. So if I just put you here, and I'm going to give you there, I'm gonna, do you have any gate? Let me see, gates. I don't have any gate right now, so there's no power. Because I don't have a gate, I'm going to do just one gate, I guess. But first I'm going to just shove it back here, because here I have cables and all those nice things. So for the gates, what are we missing? Gates, let's see. Gate. I think that I'm going to try to do this gate. What am I missing? I'm just missing the ender. So I need an ender eye, dielectric, and a basic tiny. Okay. So ender eye. I have an ender eye. So one ender eye. Dielectric. Okay, I don't have one. Let's make one. And a capacitor. Capacitor. Do you have a tiny? And I have a tiny. There we go. So you, friend, are going to get that and that. Okay, so while that is cooking, I want to check to see if we have a dummy. No, it's just called pattern provider. Let me call it something else. I'm gonna call it power. Like here. Call it power. So let's go here and put it here. And then let's call it power pattern. That's power. I think that's pretty self-explanatory, I guess. I hope. And now I think I can do the gates. Gate. And I can do some blazing gates. That's what we kind of want. There we go. Because we want to make sure that power flows good. Boom. And now you go top. And you, I'm going to put you just... This is a basic one, right? And I'm gonna just put it on the side. There we go. And we have some power here. All right. Let's do some recipes then. Cool, cool, cool. So we want cool, 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 I said. Awesome. So for this, we'll need some nitro, but we don't have some nitro. We need some Iovender. I think this is like the first thing that we want to do. And then that means that we need you. I said. There we go. And then for that, we need this friend here. We need you. No, R, sorry. R. And let me just change this configuration pretty fast. It's just easier if I just click it here, isn't it? If I just go here, here, and then just say laying down. Cool. Lights can go in. And last but not least, we have this, and we can do this one. And can be done like so. And last but not least, I think I just want the dielectric paste. And this is the one. All right, a bunch of mishmash stuff. So power. We want power to be there. Cool. And now we just want these random stuff to go in line. Boom and boom. So if we want to do a ender core, can you do it? Oh, I need to go back up. Okay, it's doing the thing. Oh, I need something to... okay, got it. I remember how this automation works. And this is going to be... It's going to be a blocking. Do not push crafting ingredients if inventory contains a pattern input. And then you are going to be locked until you get a primary thing back. And I think I'm going to use modular routers for this. So let's go. I'm going to use one modular router. Or let's do just modular routers. And we want a router itself. Where is the router? Am I blind or something? What's happening? There we go. Right there. Really? Okay, so this is our first thing that we're going to do there. And then the next thing is we're going to do the pattern, the blank pattern. There we go. And we have paper. We know how to make paper. We don't know how to make nuggets. Now we know how to make nuggets. You now are going to go, you will go here and you will go there. Did I put a pattern provider on the world engine? I don't remember seeing the oh yeah, the pattern provider is on top. Yep. Okay, there we go. Can I make a modular router? Let's go check it out. I don't know. And okay, so we want this to be output on the back. Output enable. Cool. There we go. We made it. We automated something on the world engine. Yay! Yay us! Okay, so modular router, that's what I was looking at, right? And we are going for the modular router. What we need? We need a sender module. And we're going to do... No, we want a puller module. Okay, we want to do a sticky thing first. There we go. And we want an MK2 puller module. Okay. And we want a sender module as well. And we want a sender module, MK2. So I think we need more than that, though. We will need to have some sort of I don't know if this will work, if this is going to be enough, now that I'm thinking about it. So the modular router, we want an MK2, and we want an MK2. Okay, let's go. And right next to this one, friends, we are going to put our modular router. And you are going to send to there. And you're going to pull from there. First it pulls, and then it sends. Let's try to do another ender core. Okay, we don't have iron bars. That's funny. Let's teach him how to do iron bars. Okay, so let's do again ender core. Let's do one more. Do not push ingredients. Okay, did I not see it? Let me not put this in. I'm going to unblock you. Okay. And I'm going to cancel this. And I'm going to tell you to do one more for me. Oh, was it just blocked? Okay, that's cool. So it doesn't pick it up until the craft is done. Love it. So I thought that we had like to have an inventory. We need to make sure that we decide just what we want to pull, but it looks like that we're pretty much good. All right, so Ender Core. So to do this, we need power, but we need the blocks of this. So we will go and let's go all the way down here to the pattern providers, and we are going to say that we want this to happen. Okay. And we want, in order for this to happen, we need blocks of that stone. We need this. Right? And how do you do this? You do this by crafting. Is there like another way? Maybe let's do this because I think we have these more at hand, like in a better, like a easier way to reach. So power is here. Power is here. And this is just like normal crafting. So let's see. Power. We want to do some nitro crystal. Can I do one nitro crystal? We don't have enough blaze powder. Oh wait, is it blaze rods that we have? I think maybe it's blaze rods. Okay, let's put it back. And let's do it with blaze rods. Blaze rods, there we go. Boom. So there we go. And let's do one of these. We need a nether star. Okay, that's perfectly fine. So for the nitro crystals, can we make a block of these? Let's see how it goes upstairs on the power side. I think power should be good, but we'll see. Why when I'm not here, it doesn't... Are we out? Okay, this is not chunk loaded, but I don't think that's going to be the issue, right? Okay, it did one. So what are you waiting for? I am so confused. Cancel. So if I ask you to do this again. So this is not picking it up because it's building up the thing. It's all good and nice. It's getting the juice in. But I am so confused. How many blazings do we have then? 4, it's crafting 1. until... Can I just not lock it then? And say that you cannot push crafting ingredients if inventory contains a pattern input? Confused a lot? Confused? Anybody has any idea what's happening here? Because like this modular router should just work. And it is sending, like the thing is, it is sending everything into here. But for some reason, okay, so this is it. And we could make it locked, right? If we waited for primary. So cancel. Let's do it again. Okay, so this is blocked waiting for a blazing crystal, right? Like I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to see what we have here on this list, on this buffer. Okay, it is a blazing crystal, and this is waiting for a blazing crystal, right? And this is pointing to this one, right? Okay, and if I just put you here, okay. So this one here, I need a match just that. Any item, any filter, match all, any item. Okay, let's see now with this. Okay, let's cancel again. I think it's just like very quickly taking off everything. And it just says like, oh, what is happening? What? Okay, let's try again. Okay, craft until primary result is returned. Now this shouldn't do anything until the puller pulls out the blazing crystal. Okay, this is a blacklist, which is interesting. I assume... Oh, I think it's easier if we just make this a whitelist, right? Like if we just make it a whitelist. Whitelist. Okay. Like sometimes these automations are just pretty hard. I don't know why. Okay, so this is not picking up what it needs to pick up, so it's okay, I guess. And I forgot to send the tweet again. Ah, man. Ah. Why did it pick up the blazing rod? I saw the blazing rod just being picked up. Any item in the filter may match. For the filter to match, use under most circumstances. Hmm. I'm so confused. So if I put you back in and I put a, so this one now is blocked, right? Because it's is waiting for the thing. Cancel. So right now, like it didn't pull. So the blazing crystal is not placed there. It's like it's going to pull it out and do the thing. Hopefully this is blocked now. And this one is good. And this is not blocked anymore. Okay, good. So if I say that I want like 5 of these, how is this going to work? It just, like, I think it just removed all of them. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very confused to what just happened. Like, this thing should only send 1 per. Do not push ingredients if inventory contains pattern. Five. Okay. This should only get like the blazing crystals. Okay. Why do we have the other one? It just doesn't make any sense. We pull from the top. We pull from the energizing orb and we push it to the pattern provider. Oh, man. Okay, if I just whitelist this, can I... Did it finish? No, no, it's still doing the thing. Or at least it thinks it's still doing the thing. Like 5. Go. Okay, now this one is blocked. Okay. There's like a blazing rod here. Why is the puller not working? Does anybody have any idea why? Let me check like modular routers. There is a tag. There's a regex filter. There's a mod filter. Inspection filter. Bulk filter. Pickup. Mimic filter. These are like speed stuff. Fluids distributor. Activator. Block breaker. Dropper. Energy. Because like the problem, I think the problem with this is filter items by inspecting various properties of the object. So that's not what we want. We don't want mod filtering. We don't want regex filtering. We don't want tag filtering. We just want normal filtering. Allow precise control over how many items are kept in the inventory. Yeah, the problem is that it just got, oh, look, we got a Wilden horn. That was cool. Our puller is just like going bananas. We are whitelisting and saying that this module will only run if the filter matches. And I believe that the filter is over here, right? This is the filter. So if we blacklist like blaze rods, what happens? Two and okay, it's waiting for it. But like, I don't want to blacklist the things that are part of my recipes because my recipes have a bunch of stuff on them. And there's like a black blaze rod there. How is there a blaze rod there? I don't understand. I am just so confused. Like, if anybody has any idea what's happening here, just please let me know because I'm all out of ideas. Because like this should be the crystals, this crystal, that crystal, and this crystal, I guess. And that's the thing, right? Like this is going to be done via that. That is going to be done via that. And this one is going to be done via all this, right? So these are the things that are in the, that will come out from here. We'll also want the power ender core. And I think that's it. Like we'll want to make these better, I guess. Because like we need more power to make them happen and stuff. But like in the end, this just doesn't compute. Okay, but at least we have something to start. And we have already a block, so let's break this and say like cancel for right now. And we want nether stars. And for nether stars, oh, we needed this to run so that we can... Do we want to make... What is this? This is a basic. Let's make maybe a blazing one. Can you at least make like a blazing stuff? Okay, there we go. Part of it. We need a hardened first. Okay, let's make these parts first, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so for the hardened, for the basics, do we need these basic capacitors? They don't need anything, right? So the hardened, they will need... And there we go. This is a block of quartz. A block of quartz is easy. So now we have all that. Now we need these friends. And we will need some energized, which is going to go over like so. This is power. Let me just put the things in place. You go here, you go there, and you go there. And you can go to power. So now if we go back here and say, can you make me a hardened? No, because you don't know how to make a basic one. And a basic one is just... Let's get a basic one. How do you do this? Like so. How do you make this simple one? Like so. So now you know how to make this one. And the blazing, you'll know how to make the blazing as soon as I teach you how to make the blazing capacitors, which are just that. And as soon as I teach you how to make the USB capacitors. Cool. All right. Let's see if we can make this work. 1, 2, and 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6. All right. Now you, can you make a blazing rod? Go for it. What are you waiting for? 1 blazing crystal. Why is that? Why is power not working? Like, how do you automate power? Does anybody remember how to automate power? Blazing rods. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm just gonna put it back. Oh my god, I try this like multiple different times, different ways, but it's just like meh. I don't know if I want to do it like you want me to do it. I don't know, friends. This is just bananas. Okay, we have a blazing now. There we go. I'm gonna break this friend off. I'm gonna put you in. And I'm gonna say I want another power. 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 Another one of these. Let's see if this works. Of course it doesn't, because stuff, right? It's like there's a problem here, and I don't understand what the problem is. Like, just doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me check how's the power. How is the power situation? Pretty good. It's just like it takes everything. By the way, I'm just gonna take everything. So if that's okay with you. So the Niotic, I need these gems, which is going to be just diamond. I'm assuming that this is gonna go like bananas and say like meh. Okay, just send everything back. I don't care. Wow, it just takes forever. Like the tick, I don't know like how many ticks it goes by, but when it does, it just goes bye bye, I guess. Okay, so last but not least, I think we're gonna go here and we're gonna do just like a couple of Niotic power. I think we could go even spirited, but there we go. And then R, it's just this. And we're going to put you in. And I'm going to get you all the way down. Oh, all the way up. And you are going to be Power. Boom. And I'm going to just... How many power stuff we have? What? Why is this not going now? Because now it has a whitelist, and whitelists don't blacklist anything. There we go. Okay. One more. I think that's what I need. 6, 7, 8. There we go. So let me just delete you. Okay, just maybe one at a time, so that it doesn't go too crazy. Okay, so you, I'm gonna do one of you. I'm just gonna put it over there. And the other one, please, thank you. And I'm gonna put you inside, and then it's just gonna do power, and I'm gonna tell you to do not neotic. Where's that? Did I forget to do the recipe for it? I guess so. I guess so. It doesn't, it never works. Do you see, like, it never works. I think the problem is that it is picking up more than one at a time or something. There's like some sort of a problem here that I don't understand which one it is. You see, like, every time that I put one in, it just tries to do another one. How many is it trying to build right now? Okay, cool. There we go. And this one, we'll just build it like that. And we have two neotics that have like a million RF on them. There we go. And our gates are holding pretty well. Even though our our automation, it just sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. I'll try to find out what the problem is. So now we have everything that we need to get us to the point that we need to go. The only problem now is the nether stars. So I think we are going to go for it next episode. I'll try to clean this up a little bit. Maybe have some decoration stuff. Like, this is more like copperish color, so I might do something around the lines of like the factory blocks that we have. There's like this version that it's gold, I guess. Can I get, is this, no, let me just take off the facades. I don't think we need a facade. And oh, we need these facades for the blocks. You go there. There was another block that didn't have it. Boop. There we go. And we can go all the way down. Closing that. And that. Oh no, this one doesn't need that, and the block then it just stays a little bit strange after you put the facade on it. So let's do this, that, and that. And I guess this one here is also all the way down. So let's give you a block. Okay, cool. I used them all. That's exactly what I wanted. And now the chisel, like just to take a look at the parts that we might use. Let's get the chisel. I'm gonna get the chisel, and then if we go for like factory blocks and we pick up these factory blocks, we can keep those for right now. If we click that, we click it here, and there's like this more golden like circuit. I feel like that might look interesting when we apply it like so. Like so. There we go. That might make more sense for this particular area. So like if we take off like a block of 4, it's just going to look, I think, more interesting in this area here. And here we can make like the yellow blocks instead of these ones. So something like so. And get the yellow blocks. And over here. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, one too many. There we go. And I think that's going to look interesting. And we're going to blow the wall a little bit back so we can have a little bit more space, so we can have all these going. Sounds good? All right, friends. Have a nice weekend. We'll be back at 11:30 on Monday. I hope that we'll have some like visual news to show, and hopefully it's going to look much better, the stream as a whole. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't yet, like, follow, subscribe, do all the nice things that you can do, and leave a like if you like the video. And that's it. Bye bye. See you all later. Bye for now. I pressed the end of stream button, but it didn't go. It doesn't want to go. Okay. I'll just end the stream like this. Bye bye.